Welcome to the channel of secrets and information, and in this video we will talk about the mystery of the Bermuda Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle, which is a mystery that scientists have not been able to solve until now. Imagine yourself flying over the water, until any contact with the ground becomes impossible. This is the Bermuda Triangle. Over hundreds of years, hundreds of boats and planes have vanished between the dimensions of this infernal triangle, and its strange mystery still baffles us all. But what exactly is the Bermuda Triangle? Is it a sea of waves, a large vortex of winds, a strange magnetic force, or is it just imaginations and perceptions? We will examine the secrets of the mysterious Bermuda Triangle and try to uncover the secret behind all this topic. Bermuda Triangle. The clear blue waters of the Atlantic Ocean seem to be the best place to relax, but the truth is that the eye sometimes deceives us, and in heaven there is a place that the killer thinks it is impossible to escape from, is the Bermuda Triangle. Over the centuries, people have sunk there and never returned. Ships that no one knew about, many aircraft disappeared without being able to make any distress calls, leaving no debris behind. The Bermuda Triangle covers approximately 1,300,000 square kilometers between Florida, Puerto Rico and Bermuda, and covers the most dangerous water region in the world, and the deceptive ocean floor changes, so after it becomes blue and shallow, it suddenly turns into a dark trench. Flight 19. We heard many rumors and theories about the strange disappearance of airplanes in this triangle, and sailors and airmen provided reports of strange things that were happening there hundreds of years ago. But what highlighted the Bermuda Triangle is the disappearance of 5 aircraft. Once, on December 5, 1945 AD, there were 5 planes preparing for a training mission, and this mission was known as K-19 flight, as it began on a clear day, and the pilots had reached half the mission when they were in trouble. So the compasses weren't working. After a short time, no one knew where she was heading. Her flight was 19, and within hours the plane with 14 people had completely disappeared. Other pilots flew in and looked for any trace of the 5 planes, but found nothing. During the search, the Bermuda Triangle played its mysterious game again, as the rescue plane that was participating in the search also disappeared, and after 5 days of searching for the wreckage of the 6 planes, the search stopped and nothing was found yet. Then rumors began to circulate. Theories dominated aircraft equipment with strange magnetic forces. While some said that planes have entered a deadly electronic field, or that space residents have stolen them. Jack Caesar was one of the people most interested in this phenomenon, as he devoted 15 years of his life to the study of the Bermuda Triangle and the 19th voyage, and wrote a book entitled, Inside the Bermuda Triangle, that includes all theories about this phenomenon, and according to Quizier, this triangle is one of the most complex puzzles that no one can solve. The United States sent the giant ship. The strangest thing that happened in the Bermuda Triangle was the disappearance of the United States. The U.S. Navy ship Cyclops, weighing 16,000 tons, began its voyage loaded with coal in 1918, and the voyage of this ship did not exceed several days, and we are still waiting for the United States. Cyclops has been around for 98 years. This ship did not issue a distress call and simply disappeared without leaving any trace, and its disappearance was considered the biggest mystery in the history of the U.S. Navy, as U.S. President Henry Wilson said at the time that God and the sea alone knew what had happened to the USS Giant. The fate of the United States, the Cyclops, Flight 19, and rescue plane are some of the most unresolved mysteries to date. The journey of Christopher Columbus. On Christopher Columbus's journey, the compass was pointing north toward the North Pole Star, and when it reached the Bermuda Triangle, the compass was pointing at a distance of 6 degrees from the polar star, and no one at that time could explain the reason. What do scientists say about the Bermuda Triangle? After the disappearances that occurred in the Bermuda Triangle, strange theories began to appear, and scientists are investigating this triangle, and they suspect that it is not the only one in this world. Scientist Sanderson developed the theory of evil vortices, which he described as regions of the oceans famous for their water currents, thermal changes and magnetic fields, and the most violent vortices in his opinion are the Bermuda Triangle and another place called the Devil's Sea, which is located on the other side of the Bermuda Triangle on the planet, and in the Sea of Satan there have been strange disappearances. This place attracted attention in the 1950s, when 9 ships were gone in a few years. Sanderson suggested that these vortices are limited to specific magnetic fields from which the Earth may have originated, but no one has yet been able to prove this. At present, many scholars question the reality of the Bermuda Triangle, and say that there is an influence in that region of the Gulf Stream, which extends from the Caribbean Sea to the North Atlantic Ocean, and that the climate of the triangle area constantly fluctuates and annually hundreds of water columns and giant sea waves form in it. It can cause mysterious disappearances. When a ship or plane sinks, violent currents sink and destroy the vehicle, and if no one finds it in the early hours, it will scatter and become very far from the place of collapse or sinking, making it impossible to detect. Scientists also point to an important topic. If we go back to the statistics, the Bermuda Triangle is not considered more dangerous than any other ocean road. Although scientists have been able to explain mysterious disappearances, some still believe that there are strange things happening there, while scientists assert that this triangle is nothing but an illusion, as hundreds of ships and planes cross the triangle daily without any problem. Is an alien force, or bad weather, the cause of this mysterious mystery, with many unanswered signs about this subject? And in this we may have reached the end of the video and the meeting in another video from the Secrets and Information channel. If you liked the video, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell button.